Okay, here we go. So 1979 Mercedes-Benz 300 SD turbo diesel. As far as I know, only destined for the United States. This was originally, I believe, their first attempt at the S-Class. Big bodied Mercedes-Benz. Lots of metal. This one has seen better days, but it is a really good shell. It would be great for someone who wants to tinker, get it running, drive it around for a while, and then start scouring the boneyards for the cool stuff to go on and make it look even better. The car, this door, driver's side door, was banged up beyond repair. The door handle was completely shot, so of course went to the boneyards, pulled one off, rust free, in really good condition. Just needs to be, sanded down and repainted with the, I believe it's an Astral Silver. I could be wrong with that color designation, but anyway. Got some small things I was actually working on. There's the armrest, fiddling with it, trying to get the door back. As the case with most of these cars, after they've sat for a while, the vacuum system, which is essential to the working of these cars, at least if they're going to work well and everything work, is not working on the locks. You would need to go through with a Mighty Vac and some golf tees, start blocking stuff off, checking for the vacuum system. This is their attempt at an automatic climate control system. I have not checked the AC at all. I make no warranties whatsoever. Actually, just so everybody knows, I make no warranties for this car whatsoever. Where you buy it is how you buy it, and for the money that you buy it for. If you can get it running while it's sitting in my driveway and the time it takes me to shake your hand and go back into the house, you're more than welcome to try and get it working. I do not believe it's going to be difficult. I've had a fellow here that actually knows these cars very well, and we were working with a weak battery. We were cracking the hard injector lines to get the thing bled, and truthfully the battery just finally just couldn't give us any more. So the valves have been adjusted, new valve cover gasket, as well as some other little small things, new fuel filter. The oil is in very good shape. It doesn't need an oil change anytime soon. Transmission fluid's in good shape. It doesn't need a transmission service anytime soon. Although, if you're like me, you like to get a car and do a baseline, make sure everything is up to your standards before you even begin doing whatever you're going to do to it. I've done just a lick and a miss at cleaning it up. This is the little center console. I have this last thing I was going to do before I left for the day. Carpets are actually in good repair. This is a black MB Tex interior. The black on silver is, in my opinion, one of the best color combinations Mercedes ever did. As a matter of fact, it's one of their best selling even now. Silver exterior with black interior. This is the MB Tex, which means it lasts basically forever. Unless it rips, it really doesn't wear out. So, you can take that for what it's worth. Vestige of old cars. Cigarette. Power windows all the way around. And here even has the original triangle. These things are hard to come by, especially for the W116 chassis, which is the S-Class. But the W116 chassis had such luminaries as the 6.3 and the 6.9, which was Mercedes' version of a Q car. The thing would flat out move. 6.9 liter V8, fantastic car. And of course, like all Mercedes, comes with a full-size spare. The tire is no good, but the original bunt alloy wheel, original Mercedes jack. The car is actually in good condition. Like most of these cars, it does have some rust. I'll show you the major ones. This is a bit of rust, but really this is mostly surface. If you pull off this trim right here and sand this down, grind it down, you'll have that'll be it for that. Same thing down here at the bottom. A little bit of cavitation, but it hasn't gone all the way through yet. There's no rust through on the car, except for here, and this is extremely common on these cars, and actually will require very little effort. Right here at the jack point. This is just, it's the way these cars were. The jack point's rotted out probably before anything else. But that's the only one. The rest of the jack points are in good condition. For whoever buys it, I have a set of E-code Euro lights for it. They come with the car. Let's see. And here's the lump, OM617 turbo diesel. First year of their turbo diesel, and of course they put it on their high-end model. You know, it's a wonder of engineering. It really is. Fantastic engineering on these cars. And this car, you see it all the time. People say it all the time, but really, they are million-mile engines if maintained correctly. Regular oil changes, cleaned up, and run with good fluids and good fuel. You can go a million miles on these cars, but it's all up to the owner. Like any other car, you don't maintain it, and you know, it'll do no better than any other car. Of course, these cars run better poorly maintained than any other car in the world. You can neglect them and they'll still actually run better than most cars that are poorly maintained. But that's it. Here's another little bit of rust, but once again, it's not rusting through. It is just, you know, pull some of the trim off and grind it down, sand it down, and slap a little bit of Pour 15 on it, and then give this thing a paint job that it deserves. Should be a nice little car. Thanks for watching.